Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Mario 3 Randomizer race. We have several fine racers participating this evening in what I am sure will be a time and a half tonight. Before we introduce our runners, let me introduce myself. I'm Pro A007, and joining me is my lovely co-commentator, Amorietta. Welcome.
Good evening, all. Hope you guys are in for, I think we're all in for a fun race tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah, so tonight we have on our featured side some of our best runners. We have Fonzoid, Paranoia, Paradox64, and Macobra 52. Quite a few wins from our weekly races on both Randomania and on Speed Gaming, so we should be in for quite a treat tonight.
I think so. These are all good runners here.
Yeah, sure. The settings tonight are a little different than what we've done in the past. We did some question seeds and a few other things. Tonight, it's going to be similar to our normal setup, but there's going to be one important distinction. Hammers do not break locks tonight, so they will have to make do with what they have.
They can still break the rocks, which last time I think proved helpful for some people.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
It certainly did for Leslie Pro 04, who used the double hammer trick. He was one of our featured runners in World 3, and we are off, and we are going right into the Lion's Den with World 6.
Oh, and we start with a beta level. There are eight of those in the randomizer, and this is one that's just you're going up, and that is it. No enemies at all.
No enemies. Impossible to die unless you somehow let all 300 seconds run out. So we've not seen that yet to date.
I don't think so, no.
Maybe if they had reverse controls. So right away you're seeing two forts here and no locks, and 7 F1. So the Cobra getting lucky. He got a early hammer bro.
That hammer bro was not interested in fighting. He just jumped right out of there.
He found one fort, which could be interesting in of itself, because under the current logic, this fort cannot be used to break a lock that is impeding your progress. So, and Macobra is going for the free item.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, and that's normally a warp whistle, but those have been removed from the randomizer since we're doing warpless here.
And an interesting bit of parallelism. The item from one fort is a Tanuki suit, which is what you get out of this fort here. So I kind of like that. That's true. Macobra, because he went to one fort first, is already finishing off 7F1 in record time. Paranoia taking care of business in one fort. So 2 forts down already, and we got a couple of pipes here, but Macobra is just going to go for that third fort, 6F1, and clear the decks. So if he gets a favorable pipe draw here, he could fly his way to a very quick World 6, which is the dream we all hope for.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's nice to have those forts early.
Okay, we got an angry sun in 6F1. That's actually not supposed to happen, but it is in this case.
I think it somehow takes the place of one of the disco waffles or something like that. I've never seen it actually attack anybody though underground.
No, it doesn't go far enough for it to attack anybody. But that's not actually supposed to happen. But we accept it for what it is. So Macobra taking out a couple of fire bros. Paradox getting his free item. Paranoia just finished off 6F1. Okay, so there's
Angry Sun again.
Yeah, there's one of the locks next to where 6-6 would normally be, so that's instructive by itself. So yeah, 2-3 with Angry Sun. Well, it's not It's hard to say which is worse, that or Boss Bass. 2-3. Wolfman is right. The sun actually does make sense there, but so a good 2-3 from Macobra. Fonzoid finds
Oh boy.
another lost level, one of 2 auto scrollers in the game.
That is
The other
not
being
one that you want to see.
no. Fonzoid using his hammer. Is this going to pay off? It actually kind of does. It gets him ahead of the curve a little bit. He's in 3-7, which has another free item if he wants it.
That is usually a level that we see Boss Bass, but not tonight, I guess. He's taking a break.
Yeah, you're right. He has been known to populate there, 6-1 with a Boss Bass.
Speaking of Boss Bass, there he is.
It's a rather popular level for him.
Yep.
Paranoia had taken a death to the Double Fire Bros. So, and Fonzoid has found one of 3 hand levels. So whatever item he gets out of this hand level will be repeated if he finds the other 3. Finds the other 2, excuse me. So Macobra's found 3-7. Is he going for the? Is he going? No, I think he was considering it. So Paradox finds hand 1. Fonzoid is in the World 5 airship.
To answer Doto in chat, nope. Boss Bass is a magic fish now, I suppose. He's even been seen floating up in the sky after you sometimes.
And how? So Paradox is second to the airship. Macobra is probably not far behind. Cobra just found it. So what are you predicting for the next world?
World 2.
World 2.
Sure.
Could have some implications for those who have not used their hammer yet. Close.
I got an anchor from the princess, so that anchor could be anything.
It can and will be. So there's a lock, and there's another lock, so it's a question of find the pipe, find the pipe, find the pipe. Which one is it?
Not that one.
No, but he's getting close. He knows where that last pipe is. It's
Picking
a
up
great shot.
Oh, got a star. That can be helpful for some pesky hammer bros.
Yeah, so where's that last pipe? I think that's it. No.
Didn't he just...
Oh.
I know Macobra's in the same level.
Yeah. He's going for an early pipe. He's going for an early fort just to clear that out. Hit, unfortunately. Find the fort. And Paradox is an 8F1. Or 8 fort, I should say. There's no second fort. There are 4 levels with Boom Boom but in World 8, but only 1 World 8. Paradox gets in on a 1 cycle, very nicely done. Fonzoid. Okay, there it is. Yeah, right. So the pipe is so the fort is blocking the last pipe. So Paradox is going to have an early edge if he can get back.
Yep.
Paranoia
finishing up his World 1.
And we welcome the creator of the Mario 3 Rando, F. Coughlin. He is the one to thank or blame.
Both?
Both, yeah. Last level blocking them from Wendy is 3-3. So the pipes have been generally kind so far. And Cobra's not going to get a 1 cycle here.
Yes, World 6 that we just saw in this world can be longer, but hasn't been too bad here yet.
Go ahead. Yes, Teddy. Yes, he did. He did write those dad jokes. The World 4 airship. Paradox holding a slight advantage right now of about maybe half a stage or so on Fonzoid, who's just finishing up 3-3. Macobra's in third. One hit Wendy. Wow.
That's always nice.
Man, why don't I ever get this?
Okay, what is your prediction for the next world? We've already got 3 and 6 out of the way.
I'm going to say World 4.
I'm still gonna say 2. It'll be right sometime.
Yeah, you're going to get this right eventually.
And what's our item gonna be here?
See it longer. So it gets the kill.
Cloud.
Okay. And you're right. And you're right.
Ah, okay.
So this is, again, a world can be really quick or really short, and, well...
Okay, it's not terrible.
It's not great, but yeah, he's going to have to play the fort, because, again, hammers don't break locks this time.
And those pipes could have both been on the first screen on the way on the left, and then they would have been useless, but...
Part of the draw.
At least we're on the right side of the map now.
4-5. So 4-5 leads off this world. Paradox jumping over those piranhas. This actually wouldn't be a bad time to use that hammer after he finishes this off, I think.
Yeah.
The door's 6 Fort, otherwise known as 3F1. Fonzoid getting into a bit of a tangle there. Unfortunately takes a death to a reversible bullet bill. Paradox takes care of Boom Boom. So let's see. So skip 1 level and not interested. Play it on through. Gets 5-2. Ooh, Boss Bass.
That was a close call right there.
Yeah, he can and has gobbled players in the past.
Yeah.
Fonzoid, juggling around, manages to get through at last.
Paranoid discovering that lock gone now, so he's good to go.
Yep. See what Fonzoid and Macobra decide here with 3F1. Paradox finding the coin ship. Free life, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
But he opts not for that one. Cobra is going to play his... and, ooh, 7-9. This would actually be a good place to use that cloud, if you were so inclined.
Not a great enemy set either, but
No.
no Boss Bass at least.
No Boss Bass. Angry Sun in the second half of the level can make things problematic, too. I think Paradox used his cloud to skip right ahead to 1 Fort.
Not a bad call.
Considering what it turned out to be, not at all. And it's another one.
Yeah, another one hitter.
Man, 1239 on the wand grabs, so Paradox is clinging to a pretty solid lead. Fonzoid found 3-6 in the quicksand level.
Now we have, is it 3 other runners as well, or is it 2?
I think it's 3, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Fuchsia, Human Mustard, and Tapatio.
Right.
So what's up next? Say it's World 5. So this time they're going to actually have to play a little bit, and leading off is everybody's second or third favorite level, 5-9. Dust Minion, I don't know. I really couldn't say.
Where were all the one hitters? I guess in every other seed that you didn't play. Your seed is always the trolliest. Probably how it works.
Sadly, yeah, that's the way it is for all of us. We didn't choose this life. It just, happened. So I think Fonzoid found a hammer there. That's good. Might come in handy in World 4.
Yeah.
So 5-9 force play.
The lost level swimming auto-scroller is absolutely worse. I agree.
The only level that's worse than that is probably 7-5 with Boss Bass. Paranoia, I think he's forgotten that you can't actually use hammers to break locks under these controls.
Yeah, we only have done this once before. It was the last weekly on Speed Gaming.
Right. Yeah, we're just trying out a few things, just seeing, what everyone's response is. It's kind of like it's a little bit of an experiment.
Yeah, to change your mindset a little bit.
Yeah.
In that case.
We had I think a classic gamer on Wednesday won big. He finished in 32 minutes.
Yeah, I think it was almost sub 30. It was a really fast seed, even without the hammers breaking locks.
Right. Though the way the map kind of drew itself out, there were plenty of opportunities for quick worlds, and played World 7 correctly. It was pretty quick, and World 8 as well. But still, some very astute play by Classic. Paranoia's got to watch it. That Fire Nipper knows no mercy.
One of the worst enemies you can see. Very scary.
So Fonzoid found another lost level. He's also got to find the correct fort to. That was a lock in front of the castle, if I was looking at that correctly. So, this is interesting. If I read that map correctly, yes, they have to play
quite a bit, right?
Yeah, they have to play a lot, because the yellow fort creates a bridge, and the blue fort holds the lock. So, therefore, yeah, okay. That is nasty. That's what we like to see. So Paradox has figured that much out and is well on his way to the fort with 7F2. Nope, Navy. Wouldn't that have been something? Wolfman is, I'm sure, singing in the Navy to himself right now.
I'm sure.
We will not partake. Nobody wants to hear me sing, and they may want to hear you sing. They sure do not want to hear me sing. Trust me. Paranoia in 7-9. Paradox is on his way back to Skyland. Their third lost level of the evening so far.
Well, you do have one person that wouldn't mind hearing you sing.
Well.
Maybe next time, right?
We're trying to get people to view this, not to have them run away in terror. Come on. Fonzoid in 2-2. Ooh, got boxed in there. Paradox finding another lost level, a 5-3 beta, I believe. That's the fourth one we've seen tonight.
Nice cloud for Macobra.
Not a bad play.
Has anybody used a cloud yet?
I think Paradox did to skip 7-9.
Right. I think that was it, though.
Could have been. Although Cobra used cloud, he's got to run back, doesn't he? Did he use a cloud?
I'm not sure now.
I don't. It seemed like the kind of thing Cobra would do, but World 7 airship, in vanilla, the longest level in the game at over 2 minutes. Here, not quite so long.
Thankfully.
But no less intimidating, because there's some tricky platforming.
Yeah, second half.
Luckily, if you die in the airship does not run away. Paranoid just finished off World 2. Paradox fighting Roy.
Average 3-hitter this time.
Yeah, 1931 grab. So we've got Worlds 1, 4, and 7 left. Prediction?
7.
7?
Might as well get it over with.
Yeah. 7, huh? Unlike all the other kings, I speak with an authentic Mushroom Kingdom accent.
I wonder what that's like.
I think I predicted once it was like, you're right, by the way, World 7.
Yeah.
I always thought of it as like being something, kind of like Manhattan, I guess.
Okay, I can see that.
Or Brooklyn, because,
Yeah.
Mario's from Brooklyn.
Right, that is true.
So, I don't know.
Paradox trying to decide what the heck to do here.
He's got 3 choices, so he wasn't happy with doors 1 or 2. Let's see what door number 3 provides. Not much. So, in terms of his options, I think door number 2, they're the 2 locks. So, there's no obstruction on the eastern island this time.
So we just have to get there.
And the 2 forts are right next to each other. And it might be necessary to have to play both, because both locks are protecting pipes. So it is probable that they may have to play one or both of them to get what they need.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something? And there's a cloud for Paradox off of Piranha 1.
Okay, so now what? Where are we going to end up?
Not that. There are 3 pipes, so again, got a chance here. But it looks like he's gonna have to play when he gets Air Force. So this is an interesting design. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is interesting. This is going to require some guesswork on our runner's parts. Fonzoid just finished off Piranha 1. Macobra is just underway. It's just about there. So, this is interesting. This has potential. There goes the 1 lock. Now he's going to play the second one, and of course, it would have to
7 Fort 2.
Yes, indeedy. This
In
the
World
one.
7. In World 7 as well. Well, technically World 5, but
Yeah. Fonzoid found 7-6. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not. Or, well, he can't, and he's got a cloud, but that's a really dicey gamble.
Paradox just making a run for it under that nasty part.
Yes, but now that the disco waffles are randomized in their movement, that makes that section a little more treacherous than it already was.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now that we have some answers, what are we going to get for this? Well, more trolley. Love it. Oh, wow! What a
Well, taking the long way here.
No kidding.
The scenic route, I guess, through World 7.
Fonzoid found 5-1. Paradox is in 1-6. Paradox remembering. Oh, right, you can't quite do it that way. Fonzoid's gamble is actually going to pay off because, well, it's not really actually because, oh, he's in so much trouble. Fonzoid just made actually, now that I see it, Fonzoid has made a terrible mistake. He's going to have to play 7-6. He's going to have to double back.
Going for the wall clip here.
He's got Super Mario, so should be okay. It's just might take a few tries.
Mm-hmm.
Another hammer for Paradox. If only we had actually been playing with the that off.
There he goes. Fonzoid's got it.
Yeah. So, fortunately, his cloud, it was for naught, but
Macobra heading into the airship now.
He's not far behind. Paradox is about half a stage behind, maybe less. So it's we wait for him to finish off Ludwig. Get your predictions in. What's the next world going to be? This is the last time we can predict because, obviously.
I'm gonna say 1.
You're gonna say 1?
Sure.
Just to be contrarian, not that I really want to be, I'm gonna say 4.
Well, we just had a long world, so be nice to have a nice short one now too.
Actually, only took about 6 minutes. At least for Paradox, it did. The world Skyland was actually longer.
Yeah.
This feels long. I guess it feels a lot longer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All that pipes. It's World 1. And it's actually a favorable draw.
Yeah, it is.
So it's just a one level, the pyramid level.
Oh.
I think he did that on purpose.
Think so? Is he gonna...
I think he's gonna use his cloud here.
Okay.
He's gonna arm himself with a P-Wing for 4F2. Macobra has taken the lead. He used his cloud. How many in a row is Amor predicted correctly? What is that?
I think 3, wasn't it?
3, I think you're right. We are amazing at this kind of stuff, so I'm not surprised. So...
Another coin ship for Macobra.
Yep. One more item. Problem with the tail. It's a music box for his trouble. Yes, Dust Minion, that is correct. Hammers are useless. It's all about routing at that point.
Yeah, his World 8 doesn't have any rocks, so...
So, that doesn't mean it can't get interesting, especially if we get some wild routing in World 8. And we had some of it on Wednesday, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more of it. Cobra grabbing the wand about 27:38.
Paradox not far behind.
Not at all. 27:48 for him, so about a 10-second gap between our runners. Ooh,
no, Paranoia taking a dive.
Yeah, took a bad step there and went over the edge. Fonzoid and Piranha 2. So World 4 can be tricky because there's always seems to be a guaranteed bridge. And ooh, they're in pretty ugly locations too.
Yeah.
So, but at least a nice easy one to lead off with hand level number 2.
Nice short level. Another music box.
Yep. And if they find hand 3, that'll be a music box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute. Macobra can't, I don't think Macobra remembered you can't do that. You can't break it with the lock. You can't break the hammer with the lock. The other pipe is, I think, in 4-5's location. Paradox has remembered. He found the correct path and is in 4F1.
Yeah, we've been doing it the other way for so long. It's very easy to forget.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going back.
Yeah, he remembered now. So they're drawing even. So it's now a. At least they'll know right away which one it is, because the lock is right next to 4-3's location.
Mm-hmm.
Cobra.
See how Paranoia does through his world 7 here.
Hopefully well. Paradox has retaken the lead, at least as far as our visible players are concerned. Again, we have 3 others racing tonight. And it's the other fort, of course.
Of course it is.
Of course. It's 5F1, so it could have been worse, I suppose. Although as far as bad forts still in play, there aren't very many left.
Yeah, we already got 8 fort, 7 fort 2 out of the way.
7F1, Air Force. 6F3 is a fortunate.
Speaking of Air Force.
Yeah, 6F3 is not exactly a picnic, but probably the worst one left on the board.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Paradox on his way to the final airship, which is World 3. So, kind of a variation on the question we've asked. How many bridges are there going to be on the final path to Bowser?
I'm going to say 2.
2?
It would be kinder to say 1, I guess, but I'm going to say 2.
A thick Iggy, but he's out at 30. Paradox has no problem. He's a 2-hitter, 31-18. Cobra.
Paranoia taking a death to
3-hitter.
To Boom Boom there.
Yeah. Cobra's 16 seconds behind as we enter World 8.
So, let's see what kind of World 8 we're going to get here.
Mew, our Ford experts, 6F3, Super Tanks, 3F2, and 6F2 are still in play, and 2 of them are immediately visible.
Okay.
6F3 leads off.
Sometimes it can be hard. It can take you a while to even find them.
Yeah, really.
So, being a little generous here.
Yeah, so we got 2 tanks, one of which is a regular level, the other is a fort. They're going to have to gamble here after this.
Even the 3 other runners, we have no finishers yet.
Not yet, but
so...
if it's going to happen, it'll happen in the next, I think, 2 or 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
If Tapatio, Fuchsia, or Human Mustard have caught fire here. Fonz just finished up World 6. Paradox? Okay, he was going to have to play this anyways. But it's a minor inconvenience. 3-2. And he finds Mew's favorite level. Say it out. Say it loud and proud, Mew.
There it is. Thank you, Mew.
So even with this kind of unusual generosity up front, it still could be a chore to find the correct pipe that takes you to the final line to Bowser, and we have not seen a Hammersuit, have we?
I don't think so.
Anchor is just Super Mario. It's just a mushroom. So
they have a couple frog suits. So if somebody wanted to do, super swag,
yeah, not when you have a chance to win, though. Ooh, wow, two hand skips for Paradox. He skipped two hands just like that. Cobra, not so lucky.
Gets grabbed.
Oh
no.
Not only did he get grabbed, he got one of the worst levels in Rando. 6-6.
It's the worst if you get those bloopers, because they can cause so much lag.
Like so.
Yeah. Did I curse it? I may have.
Just slightly, yeah. Cobra's getting some good luck with the blooper movement patterns, at least.
He should be okay from here.
And got a really good piranha pattern in the pipes. Paradox. Well, there's a lot of pipes there.
Yeah.
Where is it going to take him?
Did a blooper just fire off into the sky? Probably.
It could have been. They do that sometimes. So, okay.
No.
Well, now he knows where he has to go. The last fort in play is readily available.
And that was one obstacle in the way there of Bowser's castle.
Yeah, 3F2.
Hey, Fonzoid finishing up World 7.
Okay.
And Paranoia finishing up his 5.
World 6 should be pretty fast for him, Cloud or not, so that's good. Paradox it's his race to lose as far as we know. He's got a free pass to Bowser. He knows exactly. He's got plenty of weapons in his arsenal. Anchor, unfortunately, not a Hammersuit this time. So
yeah, just going in with nice swag clip there.
Yeah, nice clip there by Paradox. Cobra took an intentional death in the 1.5 beta. Paradox 1 room away from Bowser. Still no .duns on SRL. So Paradox has been very, very good the last 2 months, I'd say. He's scored, I think, 3 or 4 wins. I'd have to look at my sheet afterwards. But he's been very good of late.
As many of you may know, Bowser's hitbox is only his head.
Because reasons.
One more stomp should do it.
Yes, indeed.
There it is.
All right. Get out your GGs for Paradox, who has... Looks like he's going to win this one.
Yeah, first place.
Cobra's right behind him, but yeah, Paradox finishes first with an official SRL time of 38 minutes, 3 seconds.
Bit of a longer seed than the last one, but not bad.
Not bad.
Had a
You're right.
couple long worlds, but
World 5, World 7 were long, but otherwise it wasn't too bad. Cobra trying to get a swag jump of sorts and get up.
Yeah, that's okay.
See if Paradox wants to come in for an interview.
Fonzoid trying to avoid all the blooper madness on the left here.
Yes, it is madness.
He should be alright.
Yeah. So Paradox has politely declined an interview. We wish him the best, and once again, congratulations to him for a very, very fine performance this evening.
And he said, "I wonder how I actually achieved that."
Well, so the Cobra is taking care of Bowser. Fonzoid.
Our second place.
Yes, indeed. So Macobra goes through that door. Will finish second with an official SRL time of 39:40. So GG's to Macobra.
GG. Paranoia finishing up his world 6.
Getting there. World 7 again wasn't too terrible. It was a fair amount of fort hunting, but after that it was fine. The lemon tree speech for Paranoia. One of probably my favorite because it's a Simpsons reference.
Looks like we'll get Macobra in here for an interview in a minute.
Very good. Good. Fonzoid has learned the terrible truth and is now going to take on 3F2. And Paradox raises a good point. Like how fast would this seed have been if you could have used the hammers? There are like 3 in play. Like there's 3 on Paranoia's screen right now. Would have made World 5 faster, that's for sure. Would have made World 3, maybe World 3. It might have made that a little faster. So yeah, it was nice to see the runners, utilizing their abilities extremely well, I'd say, from what we've seen tonight. And some very fine runs.
Okay, Fonzoid has made it to Bowser, and
Frog suit.
Sure, why not? Next best thing to the hammer suit, right?
Yeah. Paranoia skipping the star. Having the disco waffles, like that, moving around the way they do in Bowser's Castle can be a real pain. It can be a pain in a few other forts too, but there goes Swag.
Oh boy.
Swaggy Frog.
Oh boy. Speaking of disco waffles, taking a death there from Paranoia.
Yeah. Human Mustard has finished third with an official SRL time of 43 minutes flat.
GG to him.
Yes, indeed. So we've still got 4 runners in play. Fonzoid's almost finished. So that will leave Tapatio, Fuchsia Fantasy, and Paranoia.
Yep.
Very fine runners indeed.
Probably one more stop should do it for Fonzoid.
I would think so.
Yep.
There he goes. Paranoia just about finished with World 4. She is straight shot from here. So get out your GGs to Fonzoid, who has finished 4th at 43-47. And we welcome to the chat our second place finisher tonight, Macobra52. GG, and welcome.
GG.
GG was an interesting seed, to say the least.
Yeah, it's like, just imagine how much faster it would have been with all those hammers that you could have used.
You mean to break the locks?
Yeah, would have saved
Yeah.
you. Would have saved you all some time. I think would have saved about 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. That World 5 was very interesting. That's the first time I've ran into that scenario where you had to beat a fort in the sky half to get back to the ground half to beat the other fort to find a way to.
I don't think I've really seen that either.
I've seen it. I think I've done it once. But yeah, it's like that's what I've been always kind of been waiting for is something like that happening where it kind of forces you to sort of think laterally a little bit.
Yeah, but it was fun, you know. I think what got me though is playing a few extra levels I didn't need to because I sort of realized too late that there's a shorter path this way.
Right.
That often happens to me in World 6. Kind of feel like I get thrown around all over the place in that world.
Mm-hmm. So Tapatio J is finished 5th with official SRL time of 44:54, and Fuchsia Fantasy has finished 6th at 45:25.
Pretty close times.
Yeah, about 7 minutes between first and 6th. Yeah, that's what we like to see. And Fuchsia and Paranoia is not that far off. He's probably about 2 or 3 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone find a hammer suit or that you saw?
No, that's one thing we remarked. Kind of like Wednesday, we're rather bereft of hammer and fire were not plentiful tonight. It's not.
Okay.
I did see some clouds though. Did you use clouds, Macobra? I don't remember.
I used a couple, but I didn't use all of
Yeah.
my clouds. I couldn't really utilize them, so they just sat in my inventory, unfortunately.
I thought
Yeah,
I
you-
remember seeing 2, but
Yeah, you used one for sure in World. I can't even remember. I was going to say you used it to skip 7-9, but I think you played 7-9. Paradox skipped it.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I used one in World 1, and I think I used another one somewhere else, but
Yeah. Yeah, Mustard, nobody clouded 5-9. So you can take comfort in that. Unfortunately, Fonzoid actually had to play through 7-6 after using a cloud because he hadn't defeated the fort that would have gotten him a free pass.
yeah, I don't think I had a cloud for 5-9 at that point. It was still early in the seed, I guess.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have paid off. Yeah, I don't know if Paradox heard, but that cloud you used at the end of World 2 spared you from 7-9. So yay. Paranoia finds 6-9 in the first of 2 hand levels. That was another thing that probably helped him, Macobra, is he got a free pass through the 2 hand levels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the second one got me, and I was like, if I die here, I have to try the first one over again. You know, I had to dodge that one.
It's like it was 6-6 no less.
Yeah, not a terrible 6-6. It's always
No,
kind of long though.
Yeah, it could have been worse for
Yeah,
sure.
we were surprised. I mean, the bloopers weren't great, but really generous piranha pattern.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, he finishes off 6-9. Let's see if he can skate past 6-6. Unfortunately. No, Paradox. 6-6 was the second hand level you skipped. So, like, if he didn't have 2 lives, I would actually have taken an intentional death here.
Yeah.
And just kind of just tried to power my way through this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's gotta watch out for his lives.
Okay, well he's gonna get a mushroom. That's gonna help. That should give him enough cover to get through this final section pretty safely.
If that blooper stays out of the way, okay, should be all right.
Ooh, kind of ran into that one. Ooh, there's Big Bertha.
Wow, he must have despawned on my end.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him before.
Yeah, he wasn't. She wasn't there. Yep, paranoid.
Get in the pipe.
Yeah, like you don't want that. You don't want that Koopa Troopa coming back. So, a few more levels for him. He's got 6F2 and 3F2 to play.
I like the combinations of the randomized music as well. We've got the swimming music in this level right now. Inappropriate, but still fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like not really sure what it is exactly, but so to Mew's point, I think we saw every fort tonight. I don't think a single fort was skipped. I'm pretty sure we saw all 14.
World 2 fort?
We saw it, yeah.
Yeah.
It was in World 4.
Okay.
or in World 5, I mean. Was the first? It was the bridge fort.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of a fort that I haven't played neither. I mean, the hammer's not breaking locks. It's probably safe to just play them all, just to get them out of the way if you need it necessary.
Yeah. Paranoia has found his answer, so now it's just a question of getting to through 3F2 and then a straight shot to the finish.
So, Macobra, do you like better the hammers not breaking locks? Do you want to continue that, or you prefer it the other way?
I like both modes. I mean, they bring some new twists to the randomizer, I guess. I pretty much turns Hammer Bros into a gamble in a way, since hammers have been nerfed in this mode, and
right.
But you're really just fishing for like either Hammer Suit or Fireflower for Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to find out.
Yeah. As is the case generally, but it does seem a little more pronounced this time around. Paranoia got the wrong pipe. No?
There it goes.
Okay, well, it turned out to be right anyways. So, one more level, and that will actually do it for the race tonight. And yes, if you can, please give our runners and give us a follow if you like. We appreciate it. More Mario, rando action, and other fun stuff you can take a stick at. And Paranoia choosing to gamble for the fun of it. Well, I do not begrudge him his fun, especially when it actually pays off. Still a bit of riverboat gambling on his part, but hey. Do not begrudge him his fun. Be a little careful now. Fine.
Okay.
Also, shouts to his coin count.
Yeah. So. Well.
All right, one more to go.
He's got it, so
Nice.
get out the GGs for It's Paranoia. While he may have finished in last place in this race, he is not last place in our heart.
Certainly not.
No. He closes it out with an official SRL time of 53:50. So, nice job by everybody. Paranoia, join us in a moment for a quick interview.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Quick check on the baseball scores. We got any Dodger or Brewers fans in here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how we doing?
It's 2-1. So 2-1 Dodgers in the fifth. And we welcome It's Paranoia to the chat. GG.
GG.
I think literally everything in that scene was meant to throw me off. Including every little glitch that could happen to make like that one boom boom just deciding to slide out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, saw that.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but had a pretty good run down the stretch though. You really seemed to find your groove by about the end of World 5, I'd say, or World 7 in this case. But after some early hiccups, you seemed to find your rhythm.
Well, as soon as I saw the fire, like World 742 is fairly simple to me these days. I don't know why. It was like the one level I did not rep on at all.
Right. Well, you play it often enough, it almost becomes routine, and that's kind of scary in a way.
Yeah.
So, any other thoughts, impressions about tonight's seed?
I did not like World 5.
It was an odd one.
Yeah, nobody liked that World 5. That was a bit trolly.
Well, I'm like, oh, well, just Cloud passes auto scroller and surprise sucker. I have to play it anyway.
Yeah, like that was an unfortunate result. Some days you probably would have gotten past it and moved on, but not this time, unfortunately.
Honestly, I should have known when I saw where the blue fort was.
Yeah. So it's one of those things, You weren't the only one to kind of get caught in a gamble that didn't work out. And Fonzo had one earlier tonight, so it happens. But hopefully, overall, though, you enjoyed it.
I had fun with it. It's just,
Right.
Just a little trolliness, which it's expected, I guess.
Yeah.
Also,
Bunch of hammers just slinging around.
Yeah.
I like my nice hammer collection. I'm going to open a hardware store.
Yeah, everybody did. So, Morietta, you have anything else to add?
I don't know. It was a great seed tonight. I think it wasn't one of the harder ones, I don't think.
No, it certainly wasn't. I mean, there were a lot of levels we didn't see that could have thrown things.
No 8-1, right?
No 8-1, no 7-5.
Yeah.
Atlantis was skippable, so
Right.
But no, yeah, like, and even some of the nastier levels we did see, like 6-6, could have been worse.
Didn't give anybody too much trouble,
Yeah,
as it often does.
Yeah, especially in the second half. I mean, that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
But
No, once you got past the lag bloopers, it was fine.
yeah, like that mid section was a little rough, but after that, no problem. So
I gave it 3 stars out of 5.
3 stars out of 5. All right. Wolfman will appreciate your ringing endorsement on that. We're back at it Wednesday on Speed Gaming at 9 Eastern. I think we're going to go back to the tried and true seed we've been running for in the past before we kind of mix things up a bit, just to kind of get everybody back back into the rhythm, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I think it's good to change it up once in a while like this, though. Keep things fresh.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll have that at 9 Eastern on Wednesday, and then on Saturday again 9 Eastern. I will not be in attendance, so I'll be out of town, but I will be there in spirit.